Imagine this, you're standing on a boulder. It's the size of a car. This boulder is wedged between two cliffs, 1,000-meter drop below. This is Kjeragbolten. It's not for the faint of heart. Kjeragbolten is in Norway. It's a giant boulder suspended above a sheer drop. It's a magnet for thrill seekers. They come from all over the world. Why do they risk it? The view is breathtaking. The adrenaline rush is addictive. But be warned, Kjeragbolten is a challenge. It's a test of courage and stamina. Kjeragbolten is a marvel of nature. It's a testament to the power of glaciers. During the last ice age, glaciers carved out the Norwegian landscape. They left behind incredible formations. Kjeragbolten became wedged between the cliffs. It's been there for thousands of years. It's a symbol of the raw power of nature. It's a reminder of how small we are. The hike to Kjeragbolten is as impressive as the boulder itself. You'll trek through rugged terrain. You'll see towering mountains. You'll feel the spray of waterfalls. The journey is demanding, but the rewards are worth it. Reaching Kjeragbolten is an achievement. Standing on it, that's an experience you'll never forget. Getting to Kjeragbolten is an adventure in itself. You start by heading to Stavanger. This is a coastal city in southwestern Norway. From there, you travel to the village of Lysefjord. The journey involves a scenic ferry ride through the Lysefjord. This fjord is famous for its towering cliffs and cascading waterfalls. The scenery is simply stunning. Once in Lysefjord, the hike begins. You'll navigate steep trails and rocky landscapes. The hike is challenging but manageable for experienced hikers. The views along the way are breathtaking. Lysefjord is a sight to behold. Towering cliffs rise from the deep blue water. Waterfalls cascade down the rock faces. The air is clean and crisp. It's a place of incredible natural beauty. As you journey through the fjord, keep an eye out for wildlife. You might spot seals basking on the rocks or even a white-tailed eagle soaring overhead. The fjord is teeming with life. The ferry ride to Lysefjord is just the beginning. It prepares you for the adventure ahead. The scale of the landscape is awe-inspiring. It fills you with a sense of anticipation. Reaching Lysefjord is like stepping back in time. This small village is nestled at the end of the fjord. It's a peaceful haven surrounded by towering mountains. The trail to Kjeragbolten starts in Lysefjord. It's a well-marked path, but it's not for the inexperienced hiker. The terrain is challenging. Be prepared for steep climbs and rocky descents. As you hike, you'll see evidence of the Ice Age. Glacial valleys carved through the mountains. Giant boulders deposited by glaciers dot the landscape. It's like walking through a geology textbook. The hike is physically demanding, but it's also a journey of self-discovery. You'll test your limits. You'll push yourself further than you thought possible. The rewards are worth every step. With each meter gained, the views become more spectacular. The air thins. You feel a sense of exhilaration. You're getting closer to the top. Before you set off, make sure you're prepared. This is a challenging hike. You need to be in good physical condition. Start training well in advance. Build up your stamina. Pack plenty of water and high-energy snacks. The hike is strenuous. You'll need to stay hydrated and fueled. The weather in the Norwegian mountains can change quickly. Be prepared for rain, wind, and even snow. Wear sturdy hiking boots with good ankle support. The trail is uneven and rocky. You'll need footwear that can handle the terrain. Trekking poles are also recommended. They can help with balance and stability. Safety is paramount when hiking in the Norwegian mountains. Always check the weather forecast before you set off. Avoid hiking in bad weather. Let someone know your hiking plans. Tell them when you expect to be back. Pack a first aid kit, a map, and a compass. It's essential to be prepared for emergencies. Learn how to use a map and compass. Don't rely solely on your phone for navigation. Be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for loose rocks and steep drops. Take your time and don't rush. The hike is best enjoyed at a steady pace. Remember safety first. Now, with your backpack ready and your spirit adventurous, you're set for the climb. Kjeragbolten. The name itself whispers tales of ancient giants and mythical creatures. Local legends say the boulder was placed there by trolls. These mischievous beings are said to roam the Norwegian mountains. Whether you believe in trolls or not, there's no denying the magic of Kjeragbolten. It's a place where reality seems to blend with folklore. The landscape is so dramatic, so awe-inspiring that it feels like anything is possible. Some stories say the boulder is cursed. They say it moves slightly when a brave soul dares to stand atop it. While this is just a myth, it adds to the mystique of the place. The truth is, Kjeragbolten is a testament to the power of nature, not magic. It's a reminder that the earth is full of wonders that defy explanation. Kjeragbolten is a product of the last ice age. Thousands of years ago, massive glaciers carved their way through the Norwegian landscape. They left behind a trail of incredible formations. The Lysefjord itself is a glacial valley, drowned by rising sea levels. Kjeragbolten was carried by the glacier and wedged into its current position as the ice melted. It's a powerful reminder of the forces that have shaped our planet. The boulder is made of granite, a tough, resistant rock. It's been polished smooth by the relentless forces of wind, rain, and ice. Standing on it, you're touching a piece of geological history. Today, Kjeragbolten stands as a silent sentinel overlooking the fjord. It's a testament to the enduring power of nature, and a reminder that even the most solid-looking things can be moved by the passage of time. Reaching Kjeragbolten is an achievement in itself, but the real thrill comes when you stand on top of the boulder. The ground falls away beneath your feet, the air rushes past you, the fjord stretches out before you like an endless blue canvas. It's a moment of pure exhilaration. Your heart pounds in your chest, your senses are on high alert, you feel utterly alive. The ground may be 1,000 meters below, but you feel like you could fly. The view from Kjeragbolten is simply breathtaking. You can see for miles in every direction. The Lysefjord winds its way through the mountains, its blue waters reflecting the sky. Waterfalls cascade down the cliffs, their roar echoing through the valley. It's a moment you'll never forget, a moment of triumph, of awe, of pure adrenaline-fueled joy. It's a moment that reminds you of the power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. Section 4, the allure of the risk. Why do people risk their lives for a photo on a precarious boulder? The answer is complex. It's about pushing boundaries, conquering fears, and experiencing the world in its rawest form. There's an undeniable allure to the risk. It's a test of courage, a way to prove something to yourself and to the world. But it's also about the reward, the feeling of accomplishment, the adrenaline rush, the stunning views. For some, it's a spiritual experience. Standing on the edge of the abyss, they feel a sense of connection to something larger than themselves. The vastness of the landscape puts their own problems into perspective. However, it's important to remember that Kjeragbolten is not a playground. It's a wild and unforgiving place. The risk is real. But for those who are prepared, both physically and mentally, the rewards can be life-changing. Section 1. The climb begins. The air crackles with anticipation as you set foot on the trail. The first leg of the journey is a steady incline, winding through lush valleys carved by ancient glaciers. Waterfalls roar in the distance, their music a constant companion. The path is well marked, but the terrain demands your attention. Sturdy hiking boots crunch on gravel paths, occasionally giving way to smooth rock worn slick by time and weather. You feel the burn in your calves, a reminder of the challenge you've accepted. As you ascend, the air grows crisper, carrying the scent of pine and damp earth. The sounds of civilization fade, replaced by the whisper of wind through the trees and the calls of unseen birds. The climb is as much an inward journey as a physical one. The first few kilometers are a taste of what's to come. Each step builds anticipation for the moment you'll finally stand above the abyss. But for now, You focus on the path, finding your rhythm, breathing in the wild beauty surrounding you. Section 2. Navigating nature's obstacles. The trail throws down the gauntlet as you climb higher. Steep, rocky sections demand careful footing, testing your balance and resolve. Chains bolted into the rock face offer a lifeline, a reminder that nature demands respect. You share the path with fellow adventurers, their faces etched with determination and a touch of apprehension. A silent camaraderie forms, a shared understanding of the challenge and the magnetic pull of the destination. Panoramic vistas unfold as you gain elevation. Lysefjord glitters far below, a ribbon of sapphire blue cutting through a tapestry of emerald green mountains. The scale of the landscape is humbling, a reminder of your place within the grand scheme of nature. Weather in the mountains is a fickle beast. Sunlight can give way to swirling mist in the blink of an eye. The air warm moments ago turns suddenly cold, biting at exposed skin. You're grateful for the layers of clothing and the waterproof jacket stowed in your pack. The air thins as you approach the Kjerag Plateau. The terrain levels out, but the challenge, it remains. The wind, whipping unchecked across the exposed landscape, threatens to steal your breath and your footing. The first glimpse of Kjeragbolten sends a jolt of adrenaline through you. The boulder, seemingly impossibly perched between two cliffs, hangs suspended above the void. It's a sight that makes your stomach churn and your heart race. The final stretch is a scramble across smooth, glacier-polished rock. Caution is paramount. One misstep here could have dire consequences. You move with the sure-footedness of a mountain goat, your senses on high alert. The crowd of fellow hikers thins as you approach the boulder. Some, overcome with nerves, choose to admire the view from a safe distance. Others, like you, are drawn inexorably to the edge. A palpable tension hangs in the air as you reach Kjeragbolten. The drop below is dizzying, the wind a constant roar in your ears. Respect for the mountain and for your own limits is essential here. You watch as fellow hikers take their turns stepping onto the boulder. Some stride confidently, eager to capture the perfect photo. Others inch forward cautiously, their faces pale with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. There's no shame in choosing not to step onto the boulder. The view from the edge is breathtaking, the experience exhilarating even without the added risk. The mountain demands respect, and that means knowing your limits. For those who do venture out onto Kjeragbolten, the reward is a rush of adrenaline and a memory that will last a lifetime. But it's a privilege earned through careful planning, physical preparation, and a healthy dose of respect for the power of nature. The hike to Kjeragbolten is not for the faint of heart, nor is it for the inexperienced. This is a challenging trek that demands a high level of fitness, a head for heights, and a respect for the potentially unforgiving nature of the mountains. Before embarking on this adventure, honestly assess your abilities. Have you undertaken similar hikes before? Are you comfortable with heights and exposure? Do you have the necessary gear and the knowledge to use it? If you're unsure, consider hiring a guide or joining an organized tour. Experienced guides can provide valuable insights, ensure your safety, and enhance your enjoyment of the experience. They can also offer tips on pacing yourself, navigating challenging terrain, and dealing with changing weather conditions. Remember, reaching Kjeragbolten is a rewarding achievement, but your safety is paramount. Don't let the allure of the destination overshadow the importance of careful planning, preparation, and respect for the mountain. Ask any adventurer who's stood on Kjeragbolten and they'll tell you it's life-changing. You can see it in their eyes. A spark of exhilaration mixed with a profound respect for the raw power of nature. The wind was howling, trying to rip me off the rock, says Sarah, a seasoned hiker from Canada. But I held my breath, stared into the abyss, and felt this incredible surge of pure, unadulterated freedom. Others talk about a sense of accomplishment, of pushing their limits and coming out stronger on the other side. It wasn't just about conquering the physical challenge, explains Mark, a young doctor from Germany. It was about conquering the fear inside me, proving to myself that I was capable of anything. For some, the experience is deeply personal, a chance to connect with something larger than themselves. Standing there, suspended between the cliffs and the sky, whispers Anya, a photographer from Russia, I felt an overwhelming sense of peace, a feeling of being utterly insignificant yet completely connected to the universe. It takes a certain kind of person to willingly step onto a boulder suspended over a 1,000-meter drop. It's about facing your fears head-on, testing the limits of your comfort zone. My legs were shaking so badly, I thought I wouldn't be able to stand, admits John, a retired firefighter from Australia. It was terrifying and exhilarating all at once, but it's in those moments of vulnerability, of staring fear in the face, that true courage is found. And in that moment of triumph, a new kind of confidence is born. There's something about the vastness of nature that puts our everyday problems into perspective. Standing on the edge of Kjeragbolten, you feel a humbling realization of your place in the grand scheme of things. Up there, surrounded by the raw beauty of the mountains, I was reminded of what truly matters. The silence of the mountains is a language of its own, speaking to the soul. It's a silence that can be both daunting and liberating, forcing you to confront your thoughts. The journey to Kjeragbolten is often a solitary one, a personal challenge to test your limits. But it's also about connection, sharing the journey with fellow adventurers. We came from different countries, spoke different languages, but up there, we were all connected. We helped each other navigate tricky sections, shared snacks, and celebrated triumphs. It was a powerful reminder that we're all part of something bigger. Strangers become friends, united by challenges and beauty. The memories created together are unforgettable. These stories of courage and self-discovery are a testament to the allure of the wild. Embrace the unknown and the transformative power of adventure. Kjeragbolten. It's more than a rock, more than a hike, more than a photo op. It's a challenge to your body, a test of your courage, a feast for your soul. It's a call to the wild that resonates deep within, urging you to break free from the mundane, to embrace the extraordinary. Imagine the wind whipping through your hair, the vastness of the fjord spread out before you like an artist's palette. Feel the adrenaline surge as you step onto that rock, the ground a dizzying drop below. This is what it means to truly live, to experience the world with every fiber of your being. But Kjeragbolten isn't just about the thrill, the adrenaline rush. It's about the journey, the physical and mental challenge of pushing yourself beyond your perceived limits. It's about the camaraderie of fellow adventurers, the shared experience that creates bonds stronger than steel. It's about standing on that precipice, dwarfed by the immensity of nature, and feeling a sense of awe and humility wash over you. It's about finding perspective, realizing that our problems, our worries, are but a grain of sand on this vast, magnificent planet. In an age of social media, it's easy to get caught up in the quest for the perfect photo, the envy-inducing post. But Kjeragbolten is more than a backdrop for a selfie. It's an experience to be savored, a memory to be cherished long after the likes and comments have faded. So, put down your phone for a while. Soak in the scenery. Breathe in the fresh mountain air. Feel the sun warm your face. Let the immensity of the landscape wash over you, reminding you of the incredible power and beauty of the natural world. Talk to your fellow hikers. Share stories, laughter, and moments of quiet contemplation. Listen to the wind whispering through the valleys, carrying with it tales of ancient glaciers and mythical creatures. Let Kjeragbolten be a catalyst for self-discovery, a journey inward as much as outward. Challenge your fears, push your boundaries, and discover a strength and resilience you never knew you possessed. The Kjerag spirit is about embracing the wild, the unpredictable, the exhilarating beauty of the natural world. It's about respecting the power of nature while daring to push your own limits. It's a spirit of adventure, of curiosity, of a deep-seated desire to experience all that life has to offer. It's about living in the moment, embracing the challenge, and emerging from the experience transformed. So, are you ready to answer the call of the wild? Are you ready to stand on the edge of your comfort zone and take the leap? Kjeragbolten awaits. The adventure of a lifetime is just a hike away. Pack your bags, lace up your boots, and set off on a journey that will challenge, inspire, and stay with you long after you've returned home. Embrace the Kjerag spirit and discover the transformative power of adventure.